So let me just ask a question. Say I'm going to Paris next week, and I'm staying in the Hilton, and I'm trying to figure out what kind of beds I'm going to sleep in. I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to type in Paris Hilton hotel beds. What kind of results do you guys think I'm going to get? That's kind of what I thought. So we'll do this with ZigTag. So this is totally alpha. It's not open to anybody but a select few people. But this is where ZigTag is going. We just want to demo this really quick. So you can see here, we've got two different, well, there's actually three sets of results, but two of them are basically the same. So the first one is Paris, the city, and the Hilton Hotel. And the second one is Paris Hilton as in the heiress. So we've got two distinct sets of results. And because of the semantic nature of the tags in ZigTag, we can analyze queries and figure out meaning by of what your queries are. So who here has heard of the semantic search? Right on. Okay, so for those of you who hasn't heard of semantic search, it's basically searching by meaning, not by words. So Google is meaning, or is by word and not by meaning. So with ZigTag, because people are tagging with meaning, with defined terms, they're creating a semantic index of the internet. And with that, we think we can build a much better search engine and eventually supplant some of the current search engine technologies. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Any questions? There's a bunch of questions. All right.
I got two actually.
Sure.
First, what made you guys choose Java?
Okay.
And second, like you guys talked about like the being able to semantically link like the Big Apple with New York.
Yep.
Is that association, is that like emergent, or do you guys have to like manually associate the Big Apple with New York?
Okay, so the first question, why did we choose Java? I came from a big company into it, and that was their web platform. As far as I'm concerned, Java is probably one of the best technologies you can use for scalability. One of the core technologies we use is Lucene, which is primarily written in Java. So interfacing with that was one of the biggest reasons for doing that. I know there's Microsoft, or there's a .NET version of Lucene, but it's also a couple of versions behind. So yeah, I was the guy writing the software. I know Java. That's why I went with Java. So, second question: how did we figure out the semantic relationships between Big Apple, New York, between the cars and cars, between all that stuff? So what we've done is we've mined a whole bunch of publicly available data sources. There's a whole bunch out there that have a ton of information out there, and so we've mined them and able to build the relationships out of those databases.
Sorry, in the long run though, it's only sustainable if we in fact allow user input, and the idea really is to use mass collaboration, which is how these data sources became available in the first place. Right now we're kind of keeping it a little tight because we don't want a lot of noise in the data, but ultimately it will be all of you guys that are going to add these definitions for us.
Eventually we'll have a process kind of similar to Wikipedia where any user can edit a particular definition and then it will be vetted by the community at large to make sure that definition is actually correct. So, yeah, that's great actually. So we're working on an API that will do a lot of really cool things. We're working on a Facebook plugin. We're going to be working with that brand new API that Facebook just released to grab the friends. Obviously, nobody really wants to re-enter their entire social network on every single site, so that's something that's going to be top priority for us for sure.
You said this is free, right?
Yep.
How do you plan on making money?
Oh, I'm glad you asked that question. I really am. So right now we're concentrating on building a really great user experience. Obviously, no company can make money if you don't have users, especially with a free product. So after that, there's a bunch of ideas that are floating around how to make money. First, obviously, is advertising. We've got a great website. You can get all your search results off the website. That'd be a great place to place ads potentially. Second of all, we have all this great data of what a web page is about. So potentially, we could start up an ad network. Exactly the same way as Google makes money, right? They know what a web page is about by crawling through the text, mining the text. We think we're going to have a much better understanding of a web page based on the semantic tags. So that's how we're making money. And I think we're cut. Done. Thanks very much, guys. Anyone wants a beta account, head to ZigTag.com and sign up, and we'll get you an account right away. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I mentioned DemoCamp too.